Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So as the title suggests, this video is going to be about my Moto vlog setup. You can see the components ready here already. So let me go in brief and give you the details. Okay, so first we have the case. So this is from head office. I mean, you have several brands. You get from Ulanzi, you get from Telsin. So there's several brands, but yeah, I mean they're all pretty much the same. So you need a vlogging case, and then yeah, you need a mount. So it can either be a J hook or the GoPro mount, which you get with the GoPro, up to you. And so these are the same direction mounts. So they're actually good to give a better angle for the GoPro. And then yeah, you need a mic, of course. So the one which I'm using is this from Action Pro. There are many brands of mic, you can take your pick. But the one good thing about this mic is that it's a direct plug-in to the adapter. So you don't have to get in another module. And then yes, you have the main part, the GoPro mic adapter. So there's another setup that you can use. You can directly take the media mod. So yeah, let's go into deep and check out how we exactly mount to the helmet. So the one that I'm using is this particular mount, chin mount, is from Bluarmour. So this is like a one-time user. So what I would say is, once you place it to the helmet, you can't remove it. So that's that. You have to be very careful about the angle that you place. Make sure that it's placed straight, adjacent to the helmet. Or if you place it in the wrong direction or the angle, then yeah, your footage is gone. So that's the Bluarmour chin mount. Or you get another setup. I'll show that in some time. But this is a direct adhesive kind of a setup, and you get again, there are many brands you can offer that up to your requirements. For me, this Bluarmour was enough, so it costs around 400 bucks. So let's assemble the mount, and I'll show you how to place it. Alright, so let's set up the motor lock. Yeah, so this is the case. So you have the adapter, right? So first you have to place it in like this, so it comes out this way, and then yeah, so this is the door. You can remove it this way. One more, and do note your GoPro, the thing is that you have to have this door removed for this case. So this is one more way, a silicone case. I'll show that later. Let's just go ahead with this setup first. Yeah, so this is my Hero 9. So what you need to do is, first you have to remove the door, and the door, you can just pull it here, it will come right off. Yeah, see, just be mindful of just be a little bit careful there. So this is how it should be. It should have this door removed off, and then you just place it inside the case. I do note that this case, if it fits for Hero 9, it's going to fit all the way up till the 12 model. So 9, 10, 11, 12. So that is one thing I read about the GoPro, because the cases or the accessories will be useful for even for the new ones as well as the old. So now that it's placed, you can close it. Yep. So the GoPro is in place. And you might have noticed this. So this is actually it's like a lanyard tether just for the GoPro. This is for the safety purpose. Just in worst case scenario, if your chin mount or any of these mounts break, it's a last case scenario to protect your GoPro from the fall. So would definitely recommend this. But yeah, make sure that the length, it should have a good length, otherwise you won't be able to place it across the helmet, right? So I'll show that as well. So now that you have placed the GoPro in the case, you can fix the adapter, turn it this way and just plug in the case. So that's done. So adapter is fixed. Now the mic, I've already set it up. You just have to place the mic inside the cover here and make sure it comes out this way. And you would have to place the mic here. So that's done. Halfway there. So now the mount that you can use either the GoPro mount or even you can use the J hooks that you get with the Action Pro. There are so many options. So I'm going with the GoPro mount. So that's placed, right? And then so in the title you might have noticed that I have mentioned a magnetic mount. That's from Ulanzi GP-4. So this is the one. So you get these parts. So the good thing about this guy is that, see the magnet, it's very strong. You just place it here like this and turn. That's it. It's locked and it's in place. Now this is very useful if not only for the chin mount, you can even for any handlebar mounts or any kind of mounts where you place the GoPro. It's quite easy. If you want to remove it, I mean if you have the whole GoPro in place, you just have to turn it and just remove it. That's all. I mean there's no hassle of removing the screws, putting the place. So that is removed. But either way, this is the one that I'm using currently. So now it's turned and it's ready. So this is one, and you also get one more base with the tether in, with the 1x4 screw threader in this. So you get two bases, one with the finger mount, another with this screw adapter. Okay, so now to place the mounts and then the GoPro. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this Ulanzi magnetic mount. And then let's just tighten the screw. Don't tighten it too much, there's a chance of the mount breaking, so this should be enough. And then I'm going to put the same direction mount. I can adjust it however I want, make it a little bit upwards or down, it's up to you. Let me place it the opposite way. Let's try this one. Yeah, that's done. Do note that some of the screws might not fit, so you have to be careful. But I think this is fine. And then lastly we put the case. So but before that let me just show you how to put this lanyard across the helmet. So just put it over here and then get this, overlap it with the case. That's it. So this is done. So in the case that, in the off chance that this mount breaks apart or there's any kind of issue that the mount breaks, your GoPro will still be secured due to this lanyard. So now you just have to place it here, adjust the angle, and that your setup will be ready. So let's do that now. Yeah, so this is a setup. looks sturdy enough. So only a little bit of shaking is because of this Bluarmour, because there is no adhesive here, right? That's all right. It holds up well. So this extension here gives you a better angle. You can even adjust, make it a little bit top. It's up to you. See the video and then you can see how the video comes up, right? And then you can just adjust and tighten the mounts accordingly. So this is how the setup will look. And then yeah, place the mic. So there you go. This is the setup. The mic length, it's up to you. I would have it little bit loosened up, not too tight. I can actually make it a little bit inwards, but yeah, I'm fine with this. If you want, you can maybe leave this much free play, for the mic. That should be fine. But yeah, so this is how the setup looks with my Moto setup with Ulanzi magnetic case. So all good and secure. So I don't have to worry about it falling, or even in case of worst case scenarios, the GoPro will be secure. Just make sure that the door is closed properly. So this is what it is, right? Hear that click? So that should be the case. So once that is done, it's all good. Yep. So this is the setup with the vlogging case. And you get a different types of mounts. This is an adhesive chin mount. I'll show you one more. It's a simple setup which I used to use earlier. I'll show that as well. So yeah, stay tuned. So this is another setup. This is in case of without the case. I mean, you can use a silicone case, that will also work. But this vlogging case is not going to work. I mean, in case of rains, if you want to remote, this is another case. So the difference here is the setup is pretty much similar. The only thing is that the mount that is used for the chin is different. So there you have the adhesive type here, the Bluarmour one. Here you just have a regular chin mount, which is it's placed with Velcro. So this was my old setup. And yeah, the only problem is that this used to get loosened very fast. So you have this case. Let me show you. So this is the setup, right? So you have to tighten, and there's a chance of it loosening up on the go. With the adhesive, it's far more reliable. And this is also fine if it has a backup setup. You can just keep it in case that fails. It's always good to have another option. So this is done. This is how the other setup looks. And the mounts used, you can pretty much use the same. So I have just placed it just with the GoPro here. See? Just a J hook and directly to the GoPro. So it's a pretty much a simple case. There's not much mounts involved, but you can also use this setup for here. And yeah, so that's one with the chin mount, a different kind of setup. Pretty simple. This one is it's not that complicated as well. It's also the same. With the adhesive, the thing is you can't remove it. Once it's fixed to the helmet, it's done. So you have to use it until it fails. With this, you can remove it, you can use it for other helmets, it's all good. And yeah, so this is basically my Moto setup. And yeah, so far it's holding out good. And I will also give you a video footage for this case. I had to test out the stability, right, to see how the footage looked and whether there was any danger of this falling apart. So I'll show you the footage that's going to come up next. But yeah, I think it's pretty much simple. So hope you like this setup. You can try it out and let me know if you have any questions. Yep, I'll see you in the next video. And the footage is going to come up next, right about now. Okay, then let's begin the test. भारत पे होग भारत पे. So this test is going to be about that magnetic mount which I have set up as a chin mount. let's go. So I'll keep the speed around 80. So far the setup looks good. The magnetic mount, so that's the Ulanzi GP-4, I think, magnetic mount. I mean, the thing is that it's very easy to remove and set it up, and it's not just for a chain mount. You can even place a mount here. It's very easy to remove it, so I preferred it that way. But I still wanted to test out this stability to see whether it will be able to handle the GoPro weight. So that's what today's video is about.